Okay, gente, ¿cómo están? So I had to do something, but we're back. Y estoy esperando for mis amigos. I'm trying to make sure that the thing gets alerted. Hopefully it does. Okay, yeah, there it goes right there. Okay, super bien. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys. So today, I'm not really gonna do a lot of teaching today. I'm just want to come on here. I'm not gonna be on here long, by the way. Probably gonna be on here for about maybe like an hour or so, if that. Just to come on y hablar un poquito y contestar, responder algunas preguntas que tengan. Let me share this with this guy here. Okay, so I'm gonna share it with him. Como ya les mencioné, bueno, yo solamente estoy aquí porque una persona me pidió que viniera para que practicara su español, pero lo que pasa es que él no me está respondiendo en este momento. Normalmente yo vengo como que a las 6 hasta las 8 de la noche, pero él me pidió hacer un en vivo a las 4 para que él pudiera unirse y yo no lo estoy viendo. I'm not seeing him at all. Pero bueno, we should have some other people joining us today. I know there's going to be like 2 people, I know for sure, and anybody else who decides they want to come on, I'm not sure. Vamos a ver, una persona acaba de aparecer. ¿Qué es lo que?
Que lo que, hermano.
¿Qué tal?
Está bien.
¿Todo bien?
Sí.
¿Tú
Frío.
tienes el día?
Espera un momento. ¿Me puedes escuchar? Bien.
Sí, te escucho súper bien.
All right. ¿Qué dijiste?
Que si tú tuviste el día libre. O
Sí, no tenía trabajo mañana.
Mañana trabajas. Yo también trabajo mañana. ¿Tú
Y-
trabajas por la mañana, por la noche?
¿Mañana?
Ajá.
Gosh. Por la tarde. A las,
Por la
a,
tarde.
a las 13:30, creo.
Ok,
A las
súper.
13:30, creo. No, creo que es a las 13:30.
Ok. Hola,
Hola.
tanto tiempo.
Sí,
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
sí. Todo bien. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo
Yo,
están?
bien, yo estoy un poquito bien.
Estoy
Más o
bien.
menos, pero de verdad, más o menos. Un poco bien, un poco mal. Así es la vida, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí, ¿verdad?
¿Dónde te habías metido tú, Michelle?
¿Mande?
¿Dónde te habías metido?
¿Dónde? ¿At what?
¿Dónde te habías metido? Like, where you been? I haven't saw you. I don't see you in the group chat. Like,
Oh, estoy aquí, pero estaba ocupada también.
ocupada. Okay, muy bien, muy bien.
Pero can you say what you said again, like really fast, so I can, like, not really fast.
Yeah, I can type in here.
Yeah, let me see what you said.
No, I mean, like, where did you put yourself?
¿Dónde te habías metido?
Yeah,
Just like, where have you been?
right. Put
I think the literal translation is like, where had you put your? I don't know. The
I
literal
know, right?
translation. I know it's that way all the time. ¿Dónde te habías metido?
Yeah.
Or
Because
where
I
did
know.
you see that since you're a girl? No sé.
What is the
That's it?
infinitive? Is it like metir? Is that anything or
Meter.
like?
It's
Meter is the infinitive. Meter.
Oh,
I put it in there. I meant to put it in here. Anyways, meter. Meter is the verb. El verbo.
Yeah. I heard it from the YouTube video. It was like the girl was like me metí ahí, me metí hoy. It was supposed to be like, yeah, like it's my first time joining, something like that. And she said me metí hoy.
¿qué video?
I think it was Omega. Like
I know
videos on.
me is like, oh yeah, they can use that as that. Me meto, like I joined, or me
Maybe she
metí.
said meto.
When I hear that, it's like I got in. So like I'm at the PC and I'm like, te metiste? Like, did you go in? Did you go in the pool? Like,
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
use.
Okay, because he was asking It's like I just type in Spanish, like people speaking in Spanish on Omegle, and then is what I heard. So
Okay. Yeah, meter is has a lot of meanings. But that's
yeah.
one of them.
Okay. I know it's just another way to say poner, but more inside.
Poner.
No?
How would you use poner in that way?
No. Like it's another way to say like put your jacket. You like put your jacket in the put your shirt in the closet. Basically, mete tu camisa en la. What is it? What's a closet?
Armario.
Armario. En el
Closet.
armario. En el
Closet. Oh.
closet. Yeah, something
Mm-hmm.
like that. No, like mete tu.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
Eso sí es cierto. Eso es
O
verdad.
o pon tu camisa en el armario.
Súper. So, Michelle, ¿cómo está tu español? ¿Tú has estado practicando?
Sí, pues más escuchando,
Oh,
yo había Dreaming Spanish.
greedy Spanish?
Dreaming, Dreaming.
Dreamy Spanish. Okay.
Ajá. Y yo tenía una amiga en México, yo conocí en la aplicación, se llama Speaky.
Okay. No
Speaky.
conozco, pero.
Oh, Speaky is an language exchange. So like you help them with English, they help whatever language you want to learn, you help someone else with your native
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay.
language. So it's all over the world. So people who want to learn English and I want to learn Spanish, it's like an exchange that we do.
So, en este momento yo estoy aprendiendo 2 idiomas nuevos y en verdad que es muy difícil, pero por ahí vamos, ¿no? Estoy
What was it?
aprendiendo el francés y el coreano.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
¿Por qué?
okay.
¿Por qué estudias esos o esas idiomas?
Esos 2 idiomas. Bueno, coreano, no sé, desde que era muy chiquito, yo siempre he querido aprender a hablar el idioma. Yo puedo leerlo, es muy fácil leer el idioma y también yo sé algunas, algunos saludos y todo. Pero yo tengo una amiga que es de Corea. Cuando yo era chiquito y ella hablaba con sus papás en coreano, siempre me llamaba mucho la atención poder entender lo que estaban diciendo, de lo que estaban hablando y todo. Entonces, por eso, y el francés, es que yo conozco a mucha gente que habla francés.
¿Sí?
Mucha gente, sí. Yo tengo muchos amigos que hablan francés. No sé, yo quiero aprender. Pero yo creo que la pronunciación es lo más difícil, en verdad.
¿Qué puedes decir ahora?
Habla mucho con la garganta. ¿Qué dices?
¿Qué puedes decir ahora con la francés?
En francés
Con el
hay
francés.
bonjour, je m'appelle, bonsoir, what else?
Sí,
Salut.
así como
They're
ça
just
va.
so little basic things I just know how to say. Cosas muy básicas.
Okay.
Pero en coreano yo puedo hablar más coreano que francés.
¿Y cómo aprendes
Todo
francés?
solo. Como yo aprendí español también solito, yo estoy aprendiendo sus 2 idiomas solo. Viendo películas, escuchando mucha música, podcasts, y hablando con mis amigos también, que me están ayudando un poquito.
Okay, so tengo una pregunta. You learning Spanish, ¿aprendiste solo?
Aprendí solo, ajá.
¿Cómo? Like,
Bueno, yo en verdad tenía un poquito de ayuda porque mi abuelita ella habla español lo que yo hacía, yo veía películas en español, leía libros, revistas, y todo lo que yo aprendía, yo iba a practicar con mi abuelita y ella me corregía. Por ejemplo, si yo digo digamos que yo digo, yo me gusto hacer esto, ella no. Me gusta hacer esto. Ella me ayudó en ese sentido, pero la mayoría de las cosas que yo aprendí yo solo.
¿Y tu abuela habla inglés?
Sí, habla inglés. Ella habla los dos. Ella habla inglés y español, sí.
Okay. Pero tu abuela no vive en Estados Unidos.
Ella sí vive acá.
Oh, okay.
Sí, ella vive acá en Texas. De hecho, ayer yo fui a visitarla. Um, Ella vive acá.
Oh,
Su
okay.
primer idioma es el inglés
Ajá.
y ella aprendió el español. So, su primer idioma, like the first language she knew to speak was inglés. But the
Mhm.
first language that she know how to like escribir is
Mm.
español.
Mm.
Because they have to go to the schools in Panama where they're taught in Spanish, but
Mhm.
they speak English at home. So,
Mhm.
sí.
You
Ujú.
been to Panama?
Lo mismo
Has
con mi
estado en
familia,
Panama?
Con tu
porque mi
familia.
familia es de Panamá también.
¿En
So,
serio? Ah, sí, ya me lo contaste, sí.
ajá.
¿Qué dices?
Has estado en Panama, Monter?
No, nunca. Yo algún día quiero ir a visitar y a
Okay.
conocer, pero yo no
Sí,
he ido. Pero yo quiero ir, en verdad.
he estado a Panamá.
¿Y te gusta? ¿Cómo
¿Cómo
te
le
fue?
fue?
Sí, sí, sí.
Sí. ¿Qué es lo que más te gusta de Panamá?
La comida,
La comida.
sí, es mi favorito o favorita.
Ujú.
Um, pues me gusta viajar y
Ya.
aprender culturas
Ujú.
y sí.
Yo también.
¿Es tan diferente de aquí o qué?
Oh,
¿Qué?
claro.
Sí, me
Sí,
imagino que sí.
sí, sí, sí. I
Me
mean,
imagino.
todo país yo he visitado es diferente de que Estados Unidos.
Estadounidense, ok, ok,
Ujú,
ok.
ujú.
Bueno,
¿Son mejores o son peores los países?
Sí, I mean, yeah. I mean, because aquí, like I'm used to certain things,
Mm,
right? Like, como en Panamá, yo recuerdo, estaba en un mercado
ujú.
y let me, like, if you want to talk to their manager, what? You're talking to me.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, it's not that I want it. I mean, there was an instance porque yo quiero recibir mi like citizenship, dual citizenship
Ujú.
in Panama. Y there's also like people who speak English in Panama, but sometimes things don't exactly like translate like
Right,
the same. Like we still think like that this means that, but in English we're like no, 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 it really means this.
right.
Um, and she was reading my birth certificate wrong, and I'm trying to tell her like
Mm,
um,
it's not like it's an original, and she's like it's a
right.
copy, and I'm like no, this not
I'm
like,
just gonna tell
not
you.
saying
oh
that.
my
It's not
god.
saying that,
Mm,
but it's kind of like you know, you got to come back tomorrow and see who you get. Like it's like not because you know here it's like oh I'm customers always right type,
ugh,
you
I hate
know,
that.
but you go travel
Me
to
too.
I don't think I've ever been to another country where you know
That's a thing.
yeah, or I mean not even try to like I'm not even like that try to pull it off here like that,
Mhm.
but it's little different things here and there
Okay.
like
Okay.
the way you eat, the way things are done, like most people walk, you know,
So have
living
you?
conditions are different.
Oh, sí, of course. So have you
Of
tried?
course.
¿Cuál es tu plato favorito de Panamá? ¿Qué tienes?
Pescado frito y patacones.
Y patacones. Okay, okay.
Mm,
Oye, ¿qué son patacones?
es
They're like
como
Ah,
oh so they
so,
call it like plátanos is or
oh,
but it's fried the plantain is
yeah,
fried.
the fried plantain. Yeah, I
oh,
like them
okay.
with ketchup. They taste good with ketchup to me.
I'm not a ketchup person. I just need it by
Oh,
itself. I can eat it.
mm.
I can eat so much.
Yeah, I like it. I like it by themselves too, but I like it with ketchup as well. Have you ever had
Mm.
carimañola?
Mm-hmm.
That is
See.
my favorite all-time favorite. I just love carimañola so much. I actually had some the other day porque solamente hay
Mm-hmm.
un restaurante panameño aquí in the whole Texas. Solamente
Oh,
hay
see. Oh,
and it's
okay.
like 30 minutos from where I am. But I went to buy
And
some and they were so good. Mm.
mm, y cuál ciudad en Texas tiene? La comida panamá.
So it's a really small town. It's a military town. It's called Killeen, Texas. Is where
Oh,
the
I've been
restaurant.
there.
Yeah, that's where the restaurant is located. You've been to Killeen, en serio? ¿Hace cuánto
Sí,
tiempo?
sí, en well, 1217
1200.
or 20. ¿Cómo se dice?
1200 is like
Estoy en la cultura.
1200. Oh my god.
¿Cómo se dice 2017?
Um,
Dos
2017.
mil something.
2017.
2017. Ujú,
Ok, 2017, sí.
2017.
Ajá.
Okay. Sí, yo me crié ahí, en esa
Okay.
ciudad. Ujú.
Oh, okay.
Como
Okay.
el militar está ubicada
Sí.
ahí, hay
Ujú.
mucha gente de diferentes partes del mundo. O sea, mi
Ujú.
escuela was so diverse. Like there was everything, every race, every language, everybody, like everything. Me encantó.
Mm.
I love that a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, I got
Sí,
the same
Fort
here.
Hood, que no?
Yes, Fort Hood. That's where it
Ujú.
is.
Ujú.
Yes, yes. What are you saying, Charles?
So that's I think that's the same for my high school as well. That
Hmm.
was super diverse.
Yeah, I love it.
Let's see.
So, guys, so yo vine aquí hoy porque había un muchacho que me mandó un mensaje anoche y él dice que él quería unirse al en vivo. Y ahora que estamos en vivo, yo no sé dónde él está. You know, like I hate when people don't stick to the compromisos that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Mm-hmm.
I have to like make time for this porque obviamente estoy bien ocupado. But I'm like, you know what? You want to practice your Spanish? Yo quiero que tú mejores tu español. Yo voy a venir hoy a las 4. Nada.
Yeah.
Sí, yo quiero practicar más hablando.
Más hablando. Entonces, ¿de qué quieres hablar? Habla
¿De qué tema?
de lo que
Mm,
sea, de lo que ustedes quieran.
hmm. Um, I guess like holidays. ¿Cómo se dice holidays?
Holidays. Um, Dia. Let me think.
What's that?
Dia. Is it like Dia Let me look it up. Hold on. Holiday. So it has here, it says Dia de las Fiestas. So it has ejemplo, the holiday season is over. La época de las fiestas ya terminó. So de las fiestas,
Fiestas.
Día de las fiestas.
¿Siestas o fiestas?
it says dia de fiesta.
De
Oh, día de
fies.
fiesta.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Or de
okay.
las fiestas, right? So it
Yes.
says the holiday season is over. La época. You guys know that word, right? Época.
Decade?
Explain it, por
It
favor.
means so
Period.
época. Let me see.
It's like the
Eh,
period is over, maybe.
Época just means like um época. That's how you write it.
Okay.
Época. En
Oh,
esa época. Like during that time, like or that season. It could be for season two, like the holiday
Mhm.
season. You would use época.
mm.
Okay.
Época.
So time period, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's get the exact translation. Época. You know how you know something in a language, but like you don't know how to, like you
Mhm.
just know what it means because you just hear all the time, but you don't know. That's what I'm
Yes.
doing right now.
Yes. I
Yeah,
got you.
that it happens with me with people who are learning English. They're like, "What's the
Mhm.
difference between like to make and to do?" Because in Spanish, I said is to
It's lo
make and to
mismo,
do,
right?
and I'm like, I never thought about it. Like,
No, right.
hold on.
To do and to make. But I feel like they're different in English, no?
Well, you're
Um,
like, I make my bed, and then you're
Right.
like, I make breakfast,
but
and then you're like, I do the dishes. So I'm like, really, I don't
Yeah,
even see
okay,
the
yeah.
difference
Explaining it that way, I don't
because I
know.
don't make the dishes. I like
Right.
I say I'll
I
do the
do
dishes
English.
instead of I
Right.
wash it. Like I'm not literal in that sense.
yeah.
Sí, English yo pensé en like enseñar el inglés, pero yo creo que es bien difícil en verdad. Like I don't know. I'm just happy that I was born to know it because I don't know. Es muy difícil. Pero bueno, aprendieron una nueva palabra, época.
Época, época, época,
Época.
época, época,
Ajá.
época, época.
Énfasis en la I o en la E, perdón, en la E. Época.
Época,
Ajá.
época. Ok.
Ok,
¿Ustedes,
entonces,
ustedes
dale.
vieron la Copa del Mundo?
No, yo no vi.
¿Por
No
qué
vi,
no?
no vi también.
¿Ustedes vieron The Black Panther? Bro.
Todavía no.
Did you guys see? You guys didn't see?
Ah, todavía
Todavía
no,
no.
todavía no.
Es una de las mejores películas que yo he visto durante este año entero. Like, wow.
¿Sí?
Fue tan buena que yo fui a verla 2 veces.
Mm.
Really?
Yo
¿Viste
fui,
muchas películas?
¿ah?
¿Viste muchas películas este año?
Este año yo vi un poco.
Mm.
But in terms of like Marvel, like no me llama mucho la atención esas cosas.
Sí,
Pero esa
sí.
película, oh my God.
Mm.
¿Es mejor
Una de las
que
cines
antes
de
o
mí. ¿Qué fue?
es mejor que
Yo
the
creo que
one
sí,
before?
porque la primera, it was good,
Ajá.
pero esta no hay comparación. Like it was
Okay.
really good. It was
Okay.
really,
I've
fue
been
un
one
poquito triste, pero
triste. Ah, la primera, right? A la primera.
no la segunda. Está hablando
No, no,
de
no, 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 no. At the start of the movie is what I'm saying.
oh, al principio, like at the
Ah,
start.
oh, al principio de la película.
I think throughout the whole movie is really
Throughout.
it
Oh,
is mixed emotions.
okay. I've
And
only
then like
seen the like.
unexpected happens. This is like a good movie. Like you just have to go watch it. You have
I'll
to.
watch it then. I'll watch it. I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
Sí.
Before all the spoilers start coming out. I hate that.
Nah, I don't watch
Mm.
spoilers, man.
Pero fue muy
Yeah.
buena. Yo nunca había ido al cine para ver la misma película 2 veces. Like that was the
Mm.
first time I ever did that. Like I
Mm.
went
Y,
sábado and then I went domingo. Like
Sí.
it was really good. Yeah.
y no te arrepientes. Is that how you say? You
No,
don't
no me
regret it, right?
arrepiento de nada. No me arrepiento, no.
Wow.
No para nada. Yo quiero ir en una tercera vez. Pero no tengo quien me acompañe, no tengo quien me acompañe. Sí, está
Ah,
buena.
no
Wow.
necesitas acompañero.
Alguien que te acompañe.
Ya, te estoy diciendo que no necesita. No lo necesita.
¿Ustedes ustedes no van al cine solos?
Sí.
Mm,
Sí, yo creo que sí. Mi amiga siempre me dice, es que yo no quiero ir solo, pero it's like you're by yourself and you can't talk during the movie, so you might as well go with
exactly.
like you can't even speak.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. But I mean, I
yeah,
guess to
Ah.
each their own. To each
yeah,
their own,
eso
I
sí es
guess.
cierto.
Oh
So,
my gosh. Yo tuve una pregunta sobre de algo tú dijiste,
¿Qué
pero
dije?
yo, ¿cómo se dice forgot?
Se me olvidó.
So me olvidó.
Se te olvidó. Ok, está bien.
Oh, man.
Sí, se me olvidó. Oh, you know what we were supposed to do, Charles? We were supposed to go over the save video that I sent you guys, right?
see.
You know, we're gonna have to pick a day for that. Because I'm not prepared right now. But
Okay. Está
did you
bien.
read the video?
Sí.
Were you able to understand like the many uses of say or
Sí. Sí.
sí? Dame un
Cre-
ejemplo. Un ejemplo.
Un ejemplo. Un ejemplo. Un ejemplo. Un ejemplo. Ok, como se me olvidó.
Ok,
Como, ajá.
otro ejemplo. Ay, se me olvidó. Ajá.
Okay. Ay, estoy pensando.
Oh, okay, so I got one. So
Okay.
se me olvidó means what?
It's like, it forgot from me. I forgot it. It left.
I
If
forgot. Okay, so in
yeah.
English we always say like if I forgot my keys at home. How would you say that?
Oh, I forgot my keys at home. Se me olvidó las llaves en
Okay,
la
what about you,
casa.
Michelle? How would you say like I forgot my
Se me olvidó las
Mm,
llaves.
I guess se me olvidó las llaves.
Okay.
Is it wrong?
That is wrong, actually.
When
What? Wait,
whenever
wait, wait,
whenever
wait, wait, wait,
whenever
wait, wait,
wait,
wait.
Charles, whenever Demontry says, okay, I already know it's wrong.
Wait.
That is true. Eso sí es cierto. Yes. So it is wrong. Okay, mi gente, it's wrong. So you have, okay, so example, se me olvidó. Right? You have se me olvidó, meaning I forgot.
Yeah.
Something to do with like a mental thing. Like I forgot to tell you, I forgot. Like it just passed my mind, it slipped my mind, I forgot. Se me olvidó. Right? Okay, got
Mm-hmm.
it. If you want to say I forgot an object somewhere, or like I forgot my keys, I forgot my hat, or I left my hat, I left my keys, or whatever, you would use the verb quedar. Quedar. So you
Quedar?
would say se me quedó, right? Like I
What?
forgot an object or I left something. Se me quedó. So I left my phone. Se me quedó el celular. Se me quedó what? Se me quedó el libro, right? Se me quedó el libro en la biblioteca.
Se me
Se
queda.
So is
me...
this for an item?
Yeah, those are for items. Se me quedó el libro en la biblioteca. Biblioteca, ¿sí? En la biblioteca. Now, no se me olvidó el libro, not se me olvidó mi libro.
Mm-hmm.
No, because we already know that it's me from the me. Se me quedó. Se le quedó, right?
Okay.
Se le quedó. She forgot or he forgot, right? Or se nos quedó, right?
And the
Se-
kedar means in this context, the kedar means forget, not like I
In
stayed.
this way, se me
Okay.
quedó, se nos quedó. And remember, it changes. So it goes from like se me, okay, hold on. It goes from like se me quedó, right? From singular to se me quedaron, plural.
Se me
So how would
quedaron.
you say I forgot the keys?
Se me quedaron las llaves.
Se me quedaron, because las llaves is plural, more than one key. So se me quedaron las llaves en tu carro. Se me quedaron las llaves sobre la mesa, right? So those are two. Se me olvidó, I forgot something, like it slipped my mind, and then se me quedó, I forgot an object somewhere, I left it somewhere.
Se puede decir, me dejé las llaves en la calle, en la cara.
You could say dejé, not me dejé, just dejé.
Me dejé, okay.
Dejé, right.
Dejé, okay.
But there's a difference between dejé and se me quedó. So dejé is like intentional. Like yo lo dejé ahí para que lo vieras. Like I left it there for you. I intentionally left it there so you can see it. I left it there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I
Okay.
just left my keys, I didn't do that on purpose. I just forgot them, right? Se me quedó or se me quedaron. So that's the difference between the two.
Okay.
And then se nos quedó is we left.
We left, yeah, se nos
We
quedó.
left the book or we left the food
Right.
on the table.
Uh-huh. Right. Accidentally though. Now, if you left it there, like let's say I left the cake on the table for you to eat when you got home, then I would say dejé. Yo lo dejé. Does that make sense?
Yo
Okay.
lo dejé.
Like I left it.
So
Or
on
la de.
purpose.
Huh? Right, on purpose. Right. So you would never say like se me quedó el celular. And you meant to do it. You don't use that. You use
Wait, you can't say dejé mi teléfono.
You can't say what? Dejé mi teléfono?
Dejé mi teléfono with expression.
No, they would say se me quedó. Se me quedó el teléfono. Se me quedó el celular.
Really?
Yeah. Se me
Okay.
quedó. Not dejé.
Okay. This is new. I'm like, what?
I know, and that's the job here. The job for you guys to get in here every day or whenever we go live and you learn something new.
What? I gotta take a picture of this.
And then what? Yeah, you guys ever heard this one?
What?
Dejarse llevar. It just came to me. Dejarse
Let
llevar.
let you leave,
Let you leave.
right?
It's more of like
I mean,
it's more like to let yourself go.
Oh,
Does
okay.
that make sense? Like when you're like, let's say you're at a party with your friends, you're like, hey, like relax, déjate llevar, like déjate llevar,
Oh, déjate
déjate,
llevar.
déjate llevar.
I was thinking
Or
like déjalo caer. That's what I was thinking.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
Or you have
Déjate,
right here, no te dejes llevar por. How would I say that in English? Like, let's say you come to me, Charles, and you have like a massive plan on something.
Hmm.
And I'm like, dang, that's dope. You got this plan. But let's say, for example, like your sibling. I don't know if you have siblings, but let's say your siblings, they came and they're like, ew, your plan sucks, like you're never gonna be great. And then you tell me about it. I'm like, dude, no te dejes llevar por lo que te están diciendo. Like, don't how do I say in English? Like,
Don't let
don't let
affect
what they're
you.
saying like make like change your mind in a sense.
Okay.
I don't know the
Okay.
exact word, but like that's an expression that you would hear a lot. Like no te dejes llevar por whatever.
No te dejes llevar por.
No te dejes llevar
¿Por qué? ¿Por what?
por whatever. Like no te dejes llevar por lo que te están diciendo. Right?
Okay.
Por lo que
Okay.
for don't let yourself let me
like,
look it
don't
up.
let it bother you.
Yeah, don't let it bother
Yeah.
you in a way. Let me see. No te dejes llevar.
Don't let it take you. What do you say?
It says right here, don't don't get carried away by
Don't get
something.
carried away.
Hmm.
It says right
Doesn't
here, no
that
te dejes
mean
llevar por las
I
apariencias
get it. It's not
porque
literal.
you get it. Yeah, it's not literal. It's like I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's an
It's
idiom. It's an idiom.
right an idiom.
right?
Modismo.
Right.
Es un modismo.
Modism.
Yeah.
Modismo.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
is
no te dejes.
modismo?
Modismo
Idiom.
is idiom.
What does it mean?
Idiom.
Oh, modismo equals
Modismo.
idiom.
Yeah,
Okay.
modismo. Uh huh.
It's not idioma, right?
No, it's not. Idioma. It's modismo.
Okay.
Los modismos, idioms.
Those were those were
And
the
then dejarse llevar. Qué es eso otra vez?
Dejarse llevar is like to get carried away in a sense.
Hmm.
Or let me see. Dejarse llevar. Here it says to get carried away, to let oneself be carried away.
Okay.
don't get carried away.
Right here it says,
Hmm.
déjate llevar por la música que te gusta. Let yourself be carried away by the music you love. Like,
Oh. Hmm.
Okay,
or
okay.
and here it says, me dejé llevar y gasté más de la cuenta. Right? So me dejé, like I got too carried away. I spent too much money. So me dejé llevar y gasté mucho dinero. Right?
Oh,
Hmm.
Right. So those are just some that I thought about that I think you guys, I think they could be useful. You can use them in real life, no?
mm-hmm.
See,
Gasté mucho dinero.
Gastar. Gastar. What's gastar mean?
Spend. Like, wait. Yeah, no? Like, I spend my.
Gastar to spend, yeah.
Okay.
Muy
I thought it
bien,
was
gastar.
okay. Okay. What did you say mean? What did you say meant again?
You said what?
Like, no te dejes llevar y
No te
gasté
dejé
mi
llevar.
dinero. Y gasté mi dinero. Like, what was the full sentence?
Oh, me dejé.
Me dejé
Me dejé
llevar,
llevar y
llegar
gasté.
y gasté mucho dinero.
Y
Okay.
gasté mucho, mucho dinero. Do you guys ever use the word demasiado or
Too
no?
like
much.
too much.
Yeah, like to, or do you guys always just say mucho?
I think
I'll
that
sometimes remember to go into demasiado if I'm trying to say like,
Okay.
I feel
but
like
it's not
demasiado
natural
is
yet.
It's not natural. Okay.
Not
Okay.
yet. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, llevar y gasté demasiado dinero, mucho dinero. Yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like demasiado is you don't want it to be demasiado.
You don't want
Like
it to be demasiado? Why, how come?
no. Like you pour too much water in it. So that's demasiado. And if you pour the right amount, like how do I explain it? Okay, so you have a cup, it's full of water. You want it to be full of water. you would say bastante, and then if you don't want it to be full of water, but it is full of water, you would say demasiado. You know what I mean?
Demasiado. Okay, that makes sense.
Like, it's like
Le echaste demasiado agua. Yeah.
yeah,
Like you poured too much water. Le echaste
yeah.
demasiado agua. Yeah, that
If
that
that
makes
makes sense. Okay, okay.
muy bien.
Muchísimo bien. Guys, hold up. It's hot.
I feel like every time we do one of these, you guys learn something new. And that is el objetivo de todo esto, que aprendan algo nuevo. There's so much to learn, dude, like in this language. It's actually crazy. And I'm still learning new things. Like I've been speaking this language for years, and I'm still like learning a bunch of like new stuff every day. Mostly just words, because the grammar remains the same always. But there's always a new word, like every time.
Another way to say another thing.
Yeah, there's like 1,000 ways to say one thing, which can be kind of overwhelming, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, say. So that's okay. So that's one example of say. Okay, so what's another example of say?
Se me caí.
Olvidó. Se what?
Se me cayó las llaves.
Se me cayeron. What does that mean?
No. I was thinking they fell. Se te cayeron las llaves. Yeah.
Give me the example again.
Se te cayeron las llaves. Like you're telling someone, sir, stop, your keys fell. Se te cayeron las llaves.
Se te cayó.
Or, or libro.
Se te cayeron.
Se te cayeron.
Remember, las llaves is plural. So se te cayeron.
Right.
Or se te cayó la llave, right?
Right. Se te cayó las.
That's another way. What's another way we use say? I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys cannot have this in the sentence. This is not a thing. That is not a thing. You will never hear that or see that. And if you do, that is wrong. You will never see that. So instead of lelo, what they do is they change it to hello. Right. That's why probably a lot of times you guys will see that. Like for example, se lo di. What does that mean? Se lo di.
I told I told her or him it.
Okay. What about you, Michelle? Se lo di.
I would think the same thing. But I did have a question before we move on. So when we're saying like se te cayeron las llaves, we have to say the se because it's the keys are reflexive, like the falling of the keys are happening, or like
no.
Why is it se?
Okay, so that's the thing. So the se in here, it represents when something isn't your fault, I guess, something like that, right? So like instead of putting the blame on yourself or on somebody else, you just use the se. So that se automatically takes away the anybody being at fault for something, right? So it has nothing to do with the word, the keys. Okay. The keys are not just reflexive. It's just the grammar point, the way that it's constructed.
Can I say what I heard on the YouTube? Okay, so it's basically, so I'm gonna use example like I said. I'll just say se cayó los libros, right? If you want to say I was holding the books and it fell, like it fell. You would say se cayó los libros, and then since it's me, you would put your se me cayó los libros.
Right. You put the me because they fell and they were in my possession. Se me cayeron. Or if they were you, I would say, hey, like her books fell. Se le cayeron las llaves. You see what I'm saying? So that se has nothing to do with the word. It's just the grammar point that they have.
Yeah.
Se le or whatever. Se me, se te, se nos, whatever.
Okay, it's the not on purpose thing.
Yes, the not on purpose thing.
It's like the accidental say.
Accidental.
That's what it's called.
Accidental say. That's what it's called. Accidental say. Yes. Very good. Okay, so se lo di. Okay, so se lo di means I gave it to him or her.
Oh.
Because remember, dar is the verb to give.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
And
said
past
say.
tense is yo di.
Yeah.
Tú diste, right? So if I
Mm-hmm.
want to say she gave it to him, how would I say that?
Uh,
She gave it to him. Se lo dio a ella. A él.
Ajá. Ella se
Se
lo
lo
dio a él,
a él.
right? And the reason is because the way you would normally say it if you didn't know that the said takes a place, you would say ella le lo
Se
dio.
lo dio.
But that's not a thing. Le lo dio,
Right.
le lo, that's not a thing. So that's why that se takes the place of the le. And it becomes ella se lo dio.
Se lo dio.
Or
Right.
yo se lo di. I gave it to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, se
Email.
lo dijiste.
Tell her it.
I told I told him her.
Se
I
lo
said
dijiste is like you told her or you told him,
It.
right?
The secret.
Se lo dijiste,
El
right? It could be a
secreto.
question too. It wouldn't
Okay,
be
yeah,
le
yeah,
lo
yeah.
dijiste, because you're thinking to put the le there, right? Like because we always say le dijiste, right?
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Dijiste, and then you might want to go, oh, did you tell him it or did you whatever? You would be thinking in your mind it's le lo dijiste or whatever, but that's not a thing. So that's why it goes se lo dijiste or se lo
Yes.
dije, se lo
So
dije.
why is the said there for said if I know I said it, like I did it on purpose, like I'm telling you I
Right. So
said.
this se has nothing to do with the accidental or purpose. That's only with the se me quedó, se te quedó, whatever. And this one with the se lo dijiste and se lo di, you cannot have le lo in the same sentence. That's not a thing, right? So every time you want to say something to somebody or tell someone something, we say decirle, right? Decirle. That's why you always have le dijiste, like you told him, you told her, or you can say yo le dije, I told him or I told her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but 9 times out of 10, they always add the lo as in like a fact. So I'm gonna try to explain to you the best way I can. So whenever you say someone like I told you, how would you say that? I told you so.
Te dije.
Te dije. Okay, maybe. What about you, Charles?
Oh, te lo dije.
Te lo dije. Muy bien. Te lo dije. So anytime you're talking with someone in Spanish and you're like, dude, I told you. Te lo dije. Te lo dije. And because whatever you told them happened to be like a fact in some sort of way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So um that's why you have the lo there. But you can't have le lo in the same sentence. So that's why it becomes se lo. Does that
Le
make
lo
sense?
dije.
Or no? Yeah, you can't say le lo dije. You have to say se lo dije.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's an indirect object verb.
So I'm sorry. What is the se representing? Like se lo dije.
So
Like
it's like the se is her. Her, it's I told.
Right.
her.
The
Like
say in this
her,
is basically representing like
the
him or
person or
her.
whatever.
Him or
Okay.
her.
Instead of saying, I mean, because it's so it's like if I had the me or the te,
Right. But it's the
but you're saying se instead.
you're
So
saying say.
se represents like he, her, and they, them.
Could be. Because
Yes.
there's no like less is still set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a
So okay, so for
context.
example, how would you say like if you're asking me, Michelle, and you say, "Hey, did you give it to her?" How would you say that?
Te lo dijiste.
Mm-mm. Did you like you're asking like did you give it to her? How would you say it?
Uh, I don't know. I'm confused. I need to hear it.
Okay, let me write it. Let's say, did you give it to her? Right, that's the question. Right, did you give it to her? Um, now how would we say you give in Spanish?
Dar.
That is the verb. Now we have to conjugate that in the preterite. So
Yes.
you give,
Oh, to give is
or you did, yeah.
no sé.
Okay.
Isn't
Diste,
it like
right?
isn't it like an irregular, like it's not
Mm-hmm.
da de?
Diste. Diste, right? So tú diste, you gave, right?
Mhm.
Diste. Now, so did in this case, there's not a word for that. It's just within the conjugated verb, right? So tú diste, right? So did you give it, right? It to her.
Lo
Okay, so lo, it. Now, if we want to say to her, how do we say to her?
a ella.
A ella, right? Hold on. The correct way to say it would be se lo diste a ella, or with a question mark, because I'm asking you a question. Se lo diste a ella. Did you give it to her? Now, if you didn't know that the se was supposed to go there, the way that you would probably construct it, or the way that I would construct it, would be this: tú le lo diste a ella. That's the way I would. Like if I didn't know that you couldn't put lelo in a sentence, and I just knew that um to give to somebody is an indirect object. That's where the indirect and the direct come in at.
Okay, I see. So the se is representing a ella, not you.
Right. Muy bien.
Okay.
Very good. It's representing a ella, not you. Muy bien. So how would you say so we know that one. I don't think.
And us is going to be nos, right? Still going to be
Nos.
nos.
Uh-huh. Ella, like ella se nos dio, right? Ella se nos dio.
She gave it to us.
Right. Yes or no?
But why is the se? I'm getting confused because it's like, why is it ella? How is she being like she gave it to us, but the
Uh-huh.
nos is in there. So the se is still representing the ella.
Ay.
I would
Um,
I would say
go ahead.
like like I'm not gonna like forget about it. Say like it's in Spanish they don't say lelo whatever, like lelo whatever.
Right, yeah.
They don't say like it's like tongue twist or something. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't know
think
what
she
it
gets
is.
that part. I think she's just
Oh,
not
you get that
understanding
part?
why the set is there.
Okay.
That's what you're asking, right? Like
Yeah, I'm like,
why
and I
is the
get it.
thing
Don't
there?
ask questions. Just
Right. No,
mimic
but I'm
whatever
the
they're
same way.
saying. I
Sometimes I'm like,
totally get
no,
it.
sometimes I'm the same way. I'm like, but I want to know why it's there. Um, I'm trying to think.
Because
It's
okay, like tu le lo. No, never mind. That was wrong. Se lo
Yeah, they don't
dijiste
know.
a ella. So se was representing a ella, right?
Yeah, right.
Uh, and the it was the whatever, I told it to her.
Mm-hmm.
So ella se nos dio. Ella se nos dio is
Mm-hmm.
like,
Ella se nos dio.
is it just another way to say it could have been se see I don't see it.
Okay, it could also be just ella. Ella. Hold on. That's right. Hold on. Ella nos dio. It can just be that too. Ella nos dio. Ella, she,
Uh-huh.
nos, us, dio, gave. So she gave us. Or ella se nos dio. She
el
gave
dinero.
it to us. Because you wouldn't say ella lo nos dio. You wouldn't say that. Ella lo nos dio. You wouldn't say that. So the say in this particular thing is representing the cosa que ella nos dio.
Okay,
Ella
it's
se nos
representing the thing that we've already
la
been talking
cosa.
about, whether if
Exactly.
it was money or a book or whatever.
Money, a book, a ticket, whatever.
Okay.
See?
So that's what confused me because in the other one it was like the set was representing a person, and now
Uh-huh.
but the set can still represent an object.
An object as well, yes.
Mm.
So with that, let me see. That is you learn that when you learn the indirect object. So the direct and the indirect object is when you will get to learn to use the say instead of the le, lo, or whatever, whatnot. Are you good at direct objects, indirect objects, or what?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even gonna go into all that. Because I would have to like really take some notes. Because one thing I hate is sitting up here trying to come up with examples when I can just like make a thing and have the examples and ready to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so maybe we'll do that one day if you're up for it.
Mm-hmm. Pero gracias por sus paciencia,
No,
Demontre
they
and
not.
Charles.
Yeah, always,
Está bien.
always,
Está
always.
bien. I'm still learning, so the more he explains it, the more I understand it better. So
Yeah. I always tell my parents like I envy you guys in a way because I wish I had someone doing this when I was learning. I think it would have been more fun, I guess, because you get to meet people who are doing what it is that you love or that
mm,
you like or you're interested in, and you guys can like struggle together, learn together, grow together. I have to do everything solo, like by myself, in my room with like tons of notebooks and stuff. Um, but I was so determined, like so. Do you guys? Any of you guys use Duolingo here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used
See,
Como,
to.
how do you like it, or is it cool?
I've always liked Duolingo
Mhm.
because I used it probably like 4 years ago, and I did like a whole tree. But I was like,
Okay.
I had a notebook, and I was like
Right.
every time there was something, like I like just went deeper into that lesson to
Mhm.
like learn why, and then I stopped using Duolingo for a while. But it's almost like part of those things still stuck with me. Like, oh, I
Mhm.
remember when that was like for this, and so I'm actually still using Duolingo. Like it's a for me, it's a habit to continue my streak on
Right.
Duolingo
Oh,
because
you're
it's like
strict. Okay.
one
Okay.
thing I can do every day for Spanish.
Uh-huh. Right.
What's your
Right.
streak? What's your
I'm at like
streak?
almost 560 days.
Oh my
Goodness, I need to
god.
do that. I just started with Korean,
Mm.
so I'm on like 4 day streak, I guess.
Okay. That's not
But
bad.
it's not
That's
bad.
good. I just do it because there's some days where I'm like, but that little notification will come up like, hey, you haven't done your
Yes, for
Duolingo. And I'm
sure.
like, I
Yes.
can do one thing for Spanish, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. Like it's
Uh-huh.
still something rather than nothing. And that's just that mental part for me.
Do you think
Mm.
the words that they're teaching is like useful words, or do you think they just give random words?
I think they've gotten a lot better actually. I feel like
Okay.
in the beginning when I used it like 5 years ago, like it was like the penguin eats a sandwich and it's like, okay, I'll never say that.
Yes.
But
Yes.
now I feel they're like they've definitely come a long way. And
Mhm.
my Duolingo recently updated, and so it looks and they're doing things a little different on mine
Yeah,
now.
different. I think they added more languages too.
Yeah, and I use a Duolingo podcast because
I don't know that.
yeah,
They have a podcast. I
Duolingo
don't know that.
podcast.
yeah,
So on
and
Is it
and
found
Spotify or
it
in
what?
Duolingo?
there is one for French too, I believe. French, English, Spanish. I know it's not for all the languages that they have, but there is a
Hmm.
Duolingo podcast. And what's great, at least for the one in Spanish, is
Uh-huh.
that they have a person tell a story, like whoever is telling their own story, and then
Uh-huh.
the girl Martina will chime in for like context, like English, like oh, this word means this, or this is going to be someone from
Is it
Argentina, and their
is
Y's
it
sound
like
like
is it like
yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I actually did not know that. I'm actually gonna go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Is
And
that
if
for
you go
like
on the website, you get
uh-huh.
the transcripts.
Oh,
Great.
this
Okay,
one's
that's
real.
okay. I'm gonna actually when we get off, I'm actually gonna go and do that because So are they useful? Te ayudan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
because the stories are like 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like when I'm learning, like if I do Spanish, like I remember when I was in the beginner, if I heard a lot of Spanish, I'm zoning out because I don't understand what's going on.
Right. And I heard that somebody was telling me like that they're like, hey, because they teach something completely different. I think they teach like math or something, but they try to keep their lessons between 15 to 25 minutes because if it's too much math, the people will like zone out. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't care. So
Yeah.
okay.
Also,
That's
I'm thinking about like, oh, what am I gonna do later? And then I'm not even
right.
paying attention to the story.
Right. Okay, super. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Um I'm not gonna tell you guys on here. I'll tell you guys in the group chat. Because I'm working on something that I'm gonna come out with, and I'll tell you guys in the group chat. I'll get you guys' opinion on it in the group chat. I'm not gonna say it here, but
Okay.
yeah, I'll get you guys' opinion on it. I need you guys' real opinion. I had that problem all the time. LOL. Yes, I didn't know that people did that. For me, there was never a such thing as too much Spanish. I want to learn everything in one day. Um, so I just kept going and learning, and then I found out that that wasn't good either, though, because it's like you're just cramming your brain with so much information. You're really not learning anything. Like
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's why I have to make it meaningful because I can play a podcast in the
right,
background and be like, oh, I have it on all day, but it's like I'm not listening to half of what's
right. What I'm doing now with French and Korean, it's like just trying to like I listen to podcasts and stuff, but just not being able to understand what they're saying is kind of annoying at times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just listening to a bunch of gibberish is what it sounds like to me now.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I keep listening, like what I'm doing is I'm listening to like the same podcast, trying to see if I can catch on to words or phrase here or word there. But it's really just sound like a bunch of gibberish. I don't know.
Maybe in the languages like Korean, like you have to have your Korean, they write in characters, right? They don't write
Right.
in letters. So
There's
it's
characters.
almost like I that's why I like the Speaky app or even like the Tandem where I can find people
Uh-huh.
because there is a voice message on there because there's certain languages that I feel like I can't write it. Like this girl wanted to learn English and she knows Farsi. I can't write Farsi,
I
but
don't
we
even
can do
know
it on the
what that
phone,
looks like.
right? But the it's like I think in like even like Chinese and certain languages too, where it's like the word can be the same, but the accent, the emphasis means something different, and
Uh-huh.
so it's more something like I have to speak it to learn it because I don't
Okay.
even know if I'm pretty sure my phone does have the characters you can do it, but I don't know
Yeah.
the alphabet like
Yeah, I
that.
don't know. Yeah, what I'm saying, I'm just typing a bunch of gibberish. I'm trying to see. There was this app that I came across. Let me see if I still have it. It's called I'll type it in here. I don't know if you guys can pronounce it. They have kind of the same thing where you just kind of go into these different like tables they call them,
Mm.
and you just like speak with people in whatever language they have. That's what
No,
it's
I've never
called.
seen that app.
Me too.
I
Never.
recently went on there and there's let me see. They have all the languages on there. Mostly the languages you'll find mostly is them practicing English or Korean and French, and then some days they have Spanish. They have different tables, and then they have the levels. So they'll say Spanish beginner, Spanish advanced, Spanish intermediate, and you guys can just go in there and just like have conversations like we're having right now. There's
Mm.
just no face, there's no video. It's just all like as if you were on the phone.
Okay.
Mm.
So I found that to be pretty cool. I've met a few people on there. I've met like two people that are really cool on there.
Is
And
that free?
everybody on there is not, yeah, it's free. Everybody on there is pretty nice. You just go in there, request to be in the table, and then have a conversation. That's pretty much what it is. It's actually pretty cool,
But
and
it's
it's
only Korean.
no, it's all languages. Whatever languages you'll see when you go in, it'll have like a front page, and it'll show
Okay.
you like the languages. Um, they're created by people like me, people like you. They're created by random people, and they
Okay.
just go in there to practice the language.
Okay. I
Mm.
want to
And it
try that.
tells you their level, like for everybody in the group chat. Like we're all beginners, and they may have one native, or we're all intermediate, and they may have one advanced, and then you guys can go
Mm.
in there and practice with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killing me.
I don't know how I came across it, but I did, and I went in there, and it was pretty cool. A lot
Mm.
of cool people in there. No one then. Oh, I haven't came across any rude people, any judgmental people. Like nothing. Everybody there seems pretty cool.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, so you guys
What's
should do that.
news?
Mm.
Yeah. So do you guys have any preguntas? Because I'm not gonna be here long. I was like I said, I came here because ese nene me pidió, but he's not here. So
Question. If I had a question, whenever they ask me they have a question, I just forget my question.
I'm the same way.
So,
I'm the same.
uh, yes, it's like not in my head.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do have some news. Well, I don't even know if it's news, but it's news for me. I'm excited about it, and I want to get you guys. I want to get you guys' opinion on it and ask a few questions, and maybe you guys can help me to like put it together. Um,
Okay.
so that's what I'll do. I'll ask you guys in a little while when we get off. And you guys can help me out. Okay.
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 No
All right.
problem.
So I had a good time with you guys. I enjoyed you guys so much. Michelle, it was so nice to see you. I haven't saw you in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys too. I always have a good time.
So thanks so
Yeah.
much for
Me too.
coming.
Me
Mr.
too.
Charles, you know we be talking every day. So so
Right.
I'll see you guys over in the group chat to like
Okay.
break it down, you guys. Okay.
Okay.
When you did Hilo Cow, did the image show like real Korean calls, or did it give you like options for other languages?
Let
What
me
do you
show
mean?
you.
Oh, yours is orange.
Mine's orange too.
You guys have
This is
iPhones, don't you?
Yeah.
yeah. Is it
Okay.
different for other phones?
Sometimes some things like Android could be different, or they don't have it.
Oh,
Be like a different name, I think.
that's weird. I thought all apps were like apps. I don't know.
Roger what?
I missed the group chat. Yes, can you DM me, please? Just DM me on my Instagram, and then I can add you
you,
too.
you would probably have to use the internet one. I
Oh,
think.
okay. There's an internet
Yeah, they
one.
have one too.
Oh
That's
wait, no,
actually
no.
crazy.
Wait. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they do.
I thought apps were apps, but okay, whatever. What do I know? All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm gonna go eat. Tengo mucha hambre. But thanks for coming.
Uh, Gracias.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Like,
something.
No, nada más. Ciao.
Oh yeah, ciao.
okay. Ciao.